Sharaf Divine is sweet, warm, and straight up addictive. What's good, guys? Hunter here and welcome back to Fragrance Hunter. Hope you're all doing good. Today we are reviewing one of the newest fragrances from the house of Zimaya, which is, of course, Sharaf Divine. Now, you may know the original Sharaf, guys, that was inspired by Angel Share, and gotta say, one of the best Angel Share interpretations out there, guys, over camera, etc. I love that one when it comes to that DNA. Now, Divine here, looking at the bottle, you might think this is inspired by, of course, Angel Share on the rocks because it has the frosted glass whiskey style bottle. However, though, I think it's actually more so in the direction of Angel Share Paradise, which is by far the sexiest flanker of Angel Share out there. But I am kind of confused on why Zimaya made this one frosted in the same realm as On the Rocks, but it is more so in the direction of Paradise. I'm not really sure, but hey, I'm not complaining because the scent profile is fire. And if you don't know anything about Zimaya, they are sister companies to, of course, Afnan as well, which we all know about. Afnan's one of the heaviest hitting Middle Eastern houses out there. And me personally, I do think Zimaya needs more attention than they actually get behind, of course, Afnan, which is like the bigger brother. Now, I do want to shout out Zimaya for sending this one over for review. Of course, I'm still going to keep it honest with you. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. Now, this one is brand new and only available on the Zimaya website, but of course, I hooked you guys up with code HUNTER15, which is going to save you 15% off at checkout. Plus, I believe these are already on sale at the time of this review. So let's run down some information now. Sharaf Divine was launched in 2025. It literally just dropped at the time of this recording, guys. For the retail price, only size this comes in, which is the 100 ml, is going to run you $40 at retail, guys. Of course, you'll be able to get it cheaper with code HUNTER15. Plus, I think they are having a sale right now. The concentration with this is actually going to be an extrait de parfum, so you're probably getting around 30% oils, which is very, very high for a fragrance. And I don't recall if the original Sharaf was an extrait as well or an eau de parfum, but this one right here, guys, is an extrait. And for the perfumer, unfortunately, that is unknown, which is most of the time the case with these Middle Eastern brands, guys. However, though, nowadays you're getting some of the best perfumers in the entire industry. Just with Sharaf Divine, I'm not really sure who made it. Now, with all the information out of the way, let's go ahead and look at the packaging and presentation you get with this one, and you're not going to want to miss it. So take a look at this very expensive feeling box, guys. Of course, Sharaf Divine by Zimaya right there. You got some kind of says signature blend, enrich your senses, which this one definitely does. Extrait de parfum 100 ml. Same kind of information on the back. Up top, you got Zimaya. On the bottom of the box, guys, you will find your barcode and probably a badge code to authenticate your product to see when it was produced. And then you open it up like so, and your bottle is housed in there, guys. Come on, for around 40 bucks, and you're getting a presentation like this. Insane. Plus, it is definitely better than the kind of presentation you get from Angel Share, especially for the price. Now, look at this bottle, guys. It's whiskey glass type of a bottle in this frosted kind of glass. I love the aesthetic of this. It's absolutely beautiful. Of course, you got that gold plaque on the top, Sharaf Divine. On the bottom, you will find your sticker with your batch code and some information, of course. Now, they did, I think, upgrade this because the other Sharaf was kind of loose when it comes to the cap, but this one actually does hold on and doesn't really twist that much because I did drop my other Sharaf bottle because of that, so that is a nice touch. Plastic cap that isn't that heavy. Of course, you got Zimaya twice right there, so you know what you got, and it does click into place very securely, guys. All in all, a beautiful whiskey frosted type of glass presentation. In the top, you got that bergamot, raspberry, and cinnamon. In the mid, you're gonna find apple, rose, and caramel. In the base, you got amber, cognac, vanilla, moss, and tonka bean. And this will be classified as a boozy fruity. So let's spray this, test out this atomizer. Pretty good distribution, even though it's not pressurized, it does shoot out a ton of juice, which is always nice. Now, looking at that note breakdown, guys, it is more so in the direction of Paradise rather than On the Rocks. But of course, I'll let you guys do the first sniff. This scent profile is downright sexy because right away you're gonna get, of course, this kind of citrusy pop from the bergamot. However, though, you're gonna get an overdose of this fruity, luxurious kind of raspberry vibe going on, guys. So fruity, so seductive right off of the top, and mixed together with, of course, that spicy cinnamon, because it wouldn't be an Angel Share interpretation if it doesn't have cinnamon, which this one, of course, does, guys. raspberry and cinnamon, mostly in the top with a backbone of that kind of citrusy bergamot. Oh my gosh, yeah, this one is so sexy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's almost like take some raspberries, roll them up in some cinnamon. That's how this smells right away, and it's captivating. Because also in Angel Share Paradise, you get a very nice kind of raspberry fruity opening in that one as well. So it's kind of the same direction in here. And just far sexier than both the original Angel Share and of course the OG Sharaf, guys. This one is truly a sexy fragrance. Now, as we start transitioning into the mid, it becomes even more fruity from the apple. Now, I'm not sure if you get apple in Paradise or on the rocks, but you're definitely getting a nice kind of Granny Smith green juicy apple in Divine, guys. And I love apple, especially when it's done like this, because sometimes, as we know, apple can come across smelling very kind of cheap, hand soap, but this one smells divine, just like that name says. And along with the apple, you do get this kind of floral, luscious rose. It's like more of a deep, dark, jammy type of rose, guys, with of course that caramel note that brings out a burst of sweetness. It's almost like a caramel apple. And I don't know about you, but I love my apples dipped in caramel. It's so delicious. It gives me like fall vibes, comfort vibes, etc. And that's literally how the mid of a Divine smells, guys, with a little bit of that luscious, dark, jammy rose in the background as well. But believe me, you're still getting that raspberry and cinnamon once this one transitions into the mid. That's not going anywhere. And then finally in the base of Sharaf Divine is probably the main star of the show, because it turns very boozy from, of course, the cognac. It's a very rich, almost kind of like oak barrel cognac vibe, guys. Very boozy, kind of sweet in and of itself as well. But you also have it mixed together with this warm, resinous amber, and of course that sweet, creamy, spicy vanilla. And man, I gotta tell you right now, guys, the base of this one left a great impression on me. Last time I wore this one, it was wearing a hoodie. And when I smelled the hoodie the next day, oh my goodness, one of the best smells I ever smelled in my life. And it's primarily because of the cognac, vanilla, and amber combination in the dry down. And I just could not get enough of the dry down of Divine, guys. And when it comes to those Angel Share or Angel Share interpretative fragrances, Divine is gotta be one of the best DNAs I've ever tried in my life when it comes to that family of things, guys. This one is truly incredible. Far better than the original Sharaf, in my opinion. Just because it's boozier, it's fruitier, and much sexier. And for the price, guys, forget about it. This one is going to be a must, especially if you like Angel Share. So for the best seasons to rock Sharaf and Divine, I'll primarily wear this one in the colder weather fall and winter months strictly, guys. It's so sexy, so boozy, so warm and comforting for those cold weather months, which is exactly what you're going to be looking for. So kind of stay away from the spring and summer if you can. Even though if you really wanted to, this could still work on like a spring, summer kind of evening or nighttime out. But if you love those cozy, warm, kind of sweet fragrances for the fall and winter, this is top tier. For occasion as well, guys, this one is both casual and formal, very versatile when it comes to that. You can wear this one dressed down, going out to a bar, going out to a party, a club with your buddies, or you can also wear this one kind of dressed up, maybe going on a date night in the evening time, go into a kind of a fancy wedding, anything along those lines. Even though you probably don't really want to wear this one to like the office, going to work, going to a meeting or something like that, they might think you've been drinking. So stick to more kind of occasions, going out in the evening or nighttime with your friends, a lady, or if you're dressing up to an appropriate event, you can also pull this one off, especially if you're going to be drinking. But my goodness, guys, for a date night out with a special lady, this one is going to absolutely shine and they're gonna fall in love with you. Because what kind of lady doesn't love a good fruity, sweet, boozy fragrance on a man? Come on. Now for gender, I'm gonna classify this one as unisex at the end of the day. Both a man and a woman are able to wear Sharaf and Divine easily without even questioning it, guys, because it doesn't really lean on the masculine side, but it also doesn't lean on the feminine side. It's kind of right down the middle. So if you're a man or a woman watching this, you love fruity, sweet, boozy fragrances, check this beauty out. The kind of DNA I wouldn't mind smelling on my girl plus on myself. And I know my girl loves the Angel Share DNA, trust me. And man, oh man, does she love this one on me. I also believe it is categorized as a unisex fragrance at the end of the day, which is absolutely the case. Probably on a lady, it might bring out more of the kind of fruity, sweet nuances from the raspberry, apple, and vanilla. And on a man, it might bring out more of the kind of resinous, boozy nuances from, of course, the amber and cognac. Because believe me, skin chemistry definitely makes a difference. And for age groups, definitely more on the mature side of things, of course, while being a boozy type of fragrance. However, though, it does have a kind of a youthful edge to it as well from all the fruitiness and sweetness, but I still categorize it as a little bit more mature. So I mean, anybody probably like 21, 25 and up are able to rock this one the best. Not really your typical kind of teenager fragrance at all, guys. So stay away from this if you are like in high school, etc. Or if you just don't care and you're daring, go for it. Because I know me myself, I've always been on the daring side when it comes to my fragrance choices. So I would probably be the guy in high school smelling like this. Now, wrapping the review off, talking on the performance you're gonna get from a Sharaf, a Divine. Guys, this one is a strong fragrance. Of course, while being an extrait de parfum, you kind of expect that. And thank goodness though, for my skin, guys, I got around 12 hours of longevity from this beast, which is excellent. And I kind of expected that. If it got less than 12 hours, I would have been pretty disappointed while being a boozy sweet fragrance and while being a very concentrated extrait. But without a doubt, lived up to my expectations when it comes to that, guys. If you apply your clothes, oh my gosh, it's gonna last a few days. Like I told you about that story with my hoodie, man, that stuff lasted forever. All right, no way somebody out there can call this a weak fragrance, because you're straight lying, bro. And when it comes to projection as well, I did get about moderate projection, which means it's not gonna sit very close to the skin, but it's also not really gonna fill up an entire room space, if you know what I mean. But believe me, it is gonna push out the skin. It's gonna get you a ton of compliments and attention, because there ain't no way while you're wearing this one, you're not gonna get stopped, because you will. This stuff is so good, especially in the air behind you. The scent sillage it leaves, oh my gosh, it's heavenly. So you're gonna get above average performance, 12 hours of longevity with about moderate projection from a Sharaf Divine, which is excellent for this fragrance and especially for the price. Strong, fruity, sweet, boozy fragrance, guys, believe me. And if you had to choose between the original Sharaf or Sharaf Divine, just go ahead and get this one and you're gonna thank me later. It's just a better fragrance through and through in my personal opinion. And believe me, the original Sharaf was good. That just shows you how great Divine is. But that's gonna do it for my review of the brand new Zimaya Sharaf Divine. Let me know down below if you guys are thinking about picking this one up, if you have experience from the original Sharaf, and if you like Angel Share Paradise. I'm very curious what you guys are thinking about this scent profile, but for me, I love it. And besides that though, leave a like on the video, subscribe below if you haven't already, because what are you doing, bro? I got you with daily fragrance content, and of course, I'll see all of you back here tomorrow. Take care, everybody.